Hey y'all, some messages for you guys. Okay, past, present, future energies. Also, the energies can be interchangeable. Yours, quite watch your register, or the surrounding energies. Only take the messages that resonate. Don't force them. Try to sit like a puzzle piece. That does not fit. That don't apply. That don't fly free. It might not be a cage bird, not a bird. Especially when it comes to these messages, I only use to give a discernment that God gave you guys. Don't force these messages. Try to sit like a puzzle piece. Does not fit. They don't apply. Let them fly. Okay. So, you could be in a dark place because of the fact that I end up cutting the light off by mistake. Somebody could be in the dark about a situation, or you could be all in your head about a situation, or something about you could be bothering you, especially at nighttime. I feel like the reason why it's bothering you at nighttime so fam is because of the fact that's when it's the most stillest, the quietest, and you can hear like mice piss on a cotton ball. That's how your grandma would say it, right? Okay. Um, that's how quiet it is, and then, when we in that energy, your thoughts seem to consume you. You're more easier to hear your insights, thoughts. It's like all you hear is whatever you're thinking about. Okay. I said Gemini, so that could be significant. But the only reason why I said that is because I see the lovers and emperor energy, so you could be Aries or Gemini. Okay. Sorry, you could, like I was saying, so you could be either one of those signs, or okay. But it's heavy giving me heavy air sign energy. Ooh, okay. All right. You could be in a relationship, and this could be definitely thoughts about an emperor energy, some type of father figure, authority figure, or masculine in your life. This could be a masculine that has some type of power, some type of authority, or they're in a position that where they're very mature, they're grown. Okay. This is somebody that has very firm, strong, strict boundaries. Could be a little goldish, hot headed, high, high status. But I feel like there is something you would like to know. Like, I think it's more of a, am I making the right choice? Am I doing the right thing? And what I can say, yes, you are, mama. I'm talking to my feminine energy, because I'm using feminine energy decks. So this is mentioned for my feminine energy. I feel like you could be definitely in your mind, in two minds about a situation, and you could be doing a lot of reflecting, in this space, in this isolation, in this mode. And I feel like you're asking for help. Your overall energy is you're asking divine for advice, some insight, clarity, some knowledge, or some wisdom. You're just asking for some help because you want to make sure either you're not going into some type of situation where it's going to cause a lot of conflict, drama, dealing with people that are very spiteful, revengeful, or just like too conflictive, argumentative, like a constant battle. You don't want to walk into that. You're ready. You're ready to let all that go. Okay. So I feel like you want to you're trying to have faith, but you don't want to go towards something that's going to cause you conflict. I don't know if this is a masculine energy that you're thinking about, or this is somebody you are in a relationship with already. As I was saying, you could be holding back or holding around tight, or being kind of selfish with your energy, with your emotions, with your time, or you're not putting a little bit to none effort in it. I feel like you're saving whatever energy you have when it comes to the situation for yourself. Okay. There could have been a lot of arguments and disputes and conflict, which caused you to might be another decision in your mind whether you should move forward or move towards another direction, and just move on and on, because you're tired of the arguments, you're tired of the conflict, especially if you are in a relationship. You're just tired of it. You're fed up. You're ready to release any type of burdens, any type of stress, any type of anything that doesn't make you feel whole. Anything that seems like it's a hardship or some type of lack, you're ready to let it go. You're ready to move away from it. If it's lack and it brings you conflict, or you feel like you always have to repeat yourself or defend yourself, or you feel always feeling attacked, or you always feel like somebody trying to bully you, or any type of things where you feel like you always got to protect yourself, you're getting out of that energy. You ask God for dying, and I feel like you could be asking for help, or especially if this is somebody you've been asking for help from, and hoping that this is the type of person that's going to give you the good advice, or they're going to give you the right advice as far as how to move on a situation, how to let go, how to release something. I feel like this situation is not really too much of you. You have to, whatever this is, you can't be in your older self. You cannot make this decision based off who you were before. You have to play a different role when it comes to the situation. And I say this because whatever this is really up to you with free will. We have free will. You have the pleasure of keeping this person as a friend, and you have the pleasure of making this somebody where you wanted to be with. I do feel like you have the best of both worlds. And I also feel like whatever choice you make, you will be on the right path either or, regarding whatever aspect of this is part of it pertaining in your life. I feel like it will be the right path, whatever choice you make. You choose to attack the situation or move on, however it may go. Whatever choice, it is the right choice. But you holding in a position where you're not giving too much, you're holding back, and you're not giving too much emotionally. And right now, if you feel like that's a safe space for you to do, to stay into your, so you can stay in your independence, or so you can still be feeling as a independent, because I feel like if there's thoughts about whether you should go towards a masculine energy, and I feel like you want to go towards this masculine energy. If you're not in a relationship, you want to go towards this masculine energy, but you don't want the conflict that comes with it. You don't want to lose anything by going towards this person. I feel like, so that's why you ask the divine, like, is this a good choice? Is this a good thing to do? Now, if you're in a relationship, you could be asking divine, should I move out of the relationship? It's too much conflict, it's too much drama. It's just too much going on. They're too controlling. They're very stubborn. It's things that you don't like about this person, whether you're in a relationship or out of the relationship with them, or not in a relationship with them. So this will cause you to hold back emotionally, because I feel like you don't want to get sucked up in a situation where you don't feel independent, or you do feel like I could do bad all by myself kind of energy. Like, if I gotta feel like I'm doing it all by myself already, or I might as well just stay doing it all by myself and manifest on my own, because I'm good. I'm a force. I'm good all by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. But either way, you still could be happy. You still have joy. You still have fun. And these are things you definitely think about a lot, okay? Because you have trust issues. You still gonna have like some type of trust issues due to some type of breaking situation, okay? Whatever attacks or actions that you take, you want to take now. You don't want to move too quickly, because then before, you definitely moved quickly before, and that's what got you holding back from a situation. Because before, it was at a point in time you definitely was moving too quickly. And I feel like with the Four of Cups, you could want to get this person an offer. You could want to be interested in this person, but part of you feel like, well, I don't want to get bored, or I don't want to get rejected, or maybe I'm not really interested in, like, you want to give them a relationship, you want a relationship with them, you want to give them emotionally, which I feel like you really not giving them attention, or you feel like you shouldn't give this person any attention, because, like I said, it could be a little conflict there or something like that. This could be an Emperor energy, but I feel like some type of major shift will change, and this is a situation where you will go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles energy, especially if you're connected with this person relationship, and you could be blocking this situation with the Two of Swords from your happiness. You could be blocking your happiness, and that's the truth with the Ace of Swords, because you choose to sit in this energy of investigating, dictating, analyzing. The Seven of Pentacles is like putting effort, time, and energy, and not seeing any rewards. So you could be definitely focusing on the time and energy that you're putting into the situation, or you will have to put into the situation, and that keeps you in limbo. That keeps you stuck a little bit in between two minds, in your head, not trying to see what perspective is the best outcome, the best way. So you could be asking for a sign. You could be asking for whether you should move on or go towards this person, or whether you should just let it go, because it brings to you too much mental conflict about the situation. You might reach out to close friends and get some advice from them. Get together with friends, and you might want to have a girls talk or a guys talk or however it may go. But whatever choice you do make, I do see a successful outcome to the problem or whatever the situation is. I feel like when you do talk to these friends and people, they will tell you how to get through the conflicts, especially if you're going to a friend who have dealt with this type of situation. I would always recommend people to go to somebody who have receipts. And when I say receipts, they have been through it before, experienced it before, okay? Or have been placed in a situation, same thing, experience. Okay, so they either experienced it before within themselves, or been around somebody who experienced it and then was there to help them along the way, and their situation is up in a different space, or they're not in the same space that they were before. So that's why I say go to trusted friends, trusted people who you don't mind giving you correct criticism, that you know they're gonna be unbiased about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Not very biased. And I feel like whenever advice that you do get one-on-one on the timer, I feel like this will bring some type of new creative idea to you, whether it's come towards a new venture or a fresh new start, whether you're going to go move forward with the situation, or you're going to like just choose to go another direction and not deal with the person, because it's like you don't want to go towards conflict. You rather move away from conflict more to a peaceful resolution, and let go of anything that doesn't make you feel like it's worth it. And I feel like that. So I don't know if you want to pursue this person, but it's giving me you want to give them an offer, you want to, but I feel like a part of you is interested, a part of you is not, or the situation. And the way this person could be looking, they can look a little like, it's giving me like, I don't want to say conceited, but it's giving me like cocky. Like, yeah, there you go, cocky. See how this person's sitting there cocky? And you looking at yourself in the mirror and you telling yourself, self, you see this? And it's like, yeah. It's like, And that's why it got you sitting in this Four of Cups energy. That's why it's got you sitting in this Four of Cups like a child. You in a child energy, okay? You can come off a little childish to this person, okay? Or this person put you in some type of childish energy. It's giving me the energy, remind me of my daddy, like energy. You like this person remind you of their daddy or something like this. I could be also talking to my LGBTQ plus AI collective too, because this is my deck of same sex, okay? Also, so yeah, but you're very self-sufficient, you're very independent, you can really do it on your own. But who wants to do something on their own? Okay, you're a very good manifester, okay? Anything you want, divine show up for you, okay? And I feel like you know that, okay? But you also stays in your head a lot about things, and also you do. So I feel like you just need a much needed break from this situation. I feel like you do want a break. More than if this is a break from a connection, you're making the right choice. I feel like it's no wrong. There's no right in the situation. It's completely how you feel, what you feel as though is best for you at this point in time, and it's at this parent on a point in time in your life. Whatever path you chose, like I said, you're always going to be on the right path. You're just going to be just wearing a different hat. You can't move the same way as you've been moving before. That's all. You have to move with a new attitude, okay? Especially if you're asking for help and God is guiding you to move away from the conflict, then that's what you're supposed to do. And you're not supposed to be in the same mindset and the same space emotionally when making this decision, okay? Yeah, let me see if I can get pull some messages out. Okay. Let's see. We got Mr. and Mrs. Independent. Yep, we got a masculine and feminine energy. Home court advantage. Come on, y'all. And I just pulled the cards out. I just grabbed some random damn cards. It says butterflies, when I'm around you, I can't speak. And that's in reverse. And I feel like you're not nervous about the situation. I feel like you're more than if anything, you don't have a problem speaking up and talking, expressing yourself. But the most thing it is, you don't have time for conflict, drama, disputes, arguments. You don't have time for secret agendas. You don't have time for people to try to bully you and make you conform to some shit, or make you move when they want you to move and all that other stuff. You too damn grown for that. I feel like you're very independent. especially if you're single. Yeah, too much going on, getting comfort from someone else. I feel like, yeah, it's too much going on. So it's like when stuff get too much, too big, it get too heavy or hectic, you don't want to be with nobody else. You don't want comfort. You don't want it. You don't even want attention. It says too much going on, getting comfort from someone else. You're not really into that. I feel like it's more of an, oh, okay, boom. I clock it. Okay, spirit. When there's a lot going on, you need advice. You do need that close friend. You need some type of confidant. You need somebody to be able to open up and express yourself and just dump, about what's going on, what your problems and issues. Because maybe you're somebody that likes to keep a lot of things to yourself, very independent. So I feel like you're going to be like the strong friend. They label you as the strong friend or the, what's they call it? Yeah, the strong friend. I'm just use that as an example. They call you the strong friend where people don't feel like you have problems and issues because you hold it. So you're very strong or you come off very independent and strong. Yeah, we have deleted calls, text, clearing out phone. I feel like you do want to get rid of somebody. Okay, you do want to get rid of. We got seeking psychic. Okay, so you do want to get some type of advice. You do want to get some type of advice. Clingy. Yeah, you want to know if you should cling on to the situation or let it go because it's too over. It's too much. Something is too much. It's too much. Somebody's energy is too much. Maybe it's this masculine energy. They're overbearing. And then they have this cocky like energy, like as if they supposed to be in this position or they're obligated to have this position or something like that. I don't know whoever this is. But I feel like you're ready to delete these calls and text, clear out that phone. Okay. Or maybe you were guided by a seeker to do this and you did not do this. You did not do it. Something about seeking psychic. Maybe you did reach out to a psychic or you did go look at some type of readings or messages or something like that. Sought out some messages or you went through your page or For You page, pop up For You page. It was told you were probably guided to delete and clear out your phone from this person. And maybe you could have been in two minds about this situation. That's what you could be in two minds about. Because maybe you want to make sure that you're not just going off. Because, when you get a message from readers, it's a collective. If it's not a personal, you could be definitely taking on somebody else's energy when that's not your situation. So I feel like you want to have a clear, precise message or energy when it comes to this. So you need to go to trusted friends, or if you go into a psychic, especially if you got a message from a psychic, you might need to go get you a personal. Okay, if that's what the route you want to go, because I definitely see find peace in the situation. Okay, yeah, keep a peace of it says keep a peace of mind. Yeah, in order to get a peace of mind, you need to go do what I said. My nose is itching too, so I know my nose are itching. Be which I'm on the right track. Okay, we got health problems, so you could be stressing out right now. So you could be stressing out right now. Or if you worry about having health issues or health problems, that's in the reverse. It definitely came out in reverse. But this could be a stressful situation. I feel like they want you to delete or clear out the phone so you won't get stressed out or have some type of health problems dealing with the situation. Because this could be a very stressful situation mentally. Okay, you could drive yourself mentally insane dealing with the situation. This is why you could be seeking advice from the Most High. Yeah, we got living a luxurious lifestyle, spiritual guidance. Look what I'm saying. So it's like you want divine to tell you which way to go, if this will be a good outcome, will this be a positive outcome, as far as living situation. It's like a lifestyle type of situation. Whether this will be a comfortable lifestyle, you're trying to get some guidance from spirit about the situation, because you don't, like I said, you do not want to go into anything that's going to bring you stress, bring you conflict, where you're going to have to delete calls and clear out phones or text messages, and you need to seek you're trying to seek insight right now, but you haven't reached out or you haven't done it yet, or you ignoring that situation, and then maybe you ignore the situation. I don't know, but you're trying to get this is telling you seek spiritual guidance. Either that could be telling you some spiritual guidance that need to be sought, or you are being spiritually guided right now when it comes to a living situation and a lifestyle. Okay, so divine is definitely with you and guiding you on which way to go. But like I said, baby, we all got free will. Divine only could tell you the wind is blowing really fast. It's definitely air sign, heavy on the air sign, because the wind, it just got real windy. Okay, when the wind blows, what they say something about the wind, when the wind blows energy, it's something about the wind blowing energy. Windy could be significant. Somebody got some Wendy's. Okay, it's real breezy. That was a lot. Okay. boiling point and living large. Like I'm trying to say, it's something about a lifestyle. You're fed up. You don't give a fuck about the money. As I was saying, you don't care a fuck about the money. Either you don't care about the money, or that's what the problem issue is: stability, money, your livelihood. You know, it says boiling point. Pressure has been building for too long. This situation's one spark away from full-blown combustions. Okay, so somebody could be definitely under the influence. Luxury. It says luxury is a new baseline. They're not just dabbling in the wealth, they're dwelling in it. So I don't know if somebody could be upset with someone's lifestyle, or upset that you choose to live a certain lifestyle, or someone choose to live a certain lifestyle. Somebody could be somehow clout chasing energy. That's what it really is. It says they're addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight, the goals, even if it means faking the whole storyline. I don't know if this is the energy that you could be in, or this is the energy that you could feel like this masculine is in, and you're getting tired of it. Like it's getting to the point where you fed the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, maybe this lifestyle getting boring. Maybe this is a situation getting boring. If this is a relationship, because it's giving me a relationship too. It's giving me for those that are in a relationship. Yeah, for some of y'all do want to leave some type of relationship. Nobody, y'all don't give a fuck about the money. Y'all just fed up. Because y'all dealing with somebody who's very arrogant, very stubborn. Always sit in the position like they shit don't stink or some shit like that. This is a man's world, but the whole time they embody feminine energy. No offense, you know what I'm saying, but this is my feminine deck. Okay, or if you're a feminine energy, you come off like a man. Like you could be the stud of the situation. You come off manly, you know what I'm saying. It's very stubborn. Like you don't want to, you want all the control, and it's like that's not love. You know, it's supposed to be a compromising situation. Supposed to be reciprocity, okay, in the situation. So I feel like somebody just getting tired of it. They don't give a fuck how much you got, you know, how wealthy you are, and how, you know, superficial you are anymore. It's like somebody tired of somebody trying to get clout off of them, or just being in this clout chasing energy, trying to keep up with the Joneses, or just like, I don't know, maybe somebody is just worried about their living situation if they move away from some type of connection with someone, because they're tired of this person anyways. It's like, if I move away, I won't be living in this luxurious lifestyle that I'm living in right now. I won't get attention that I'm used to getting anything, because somebody's chasing like a lifestyle. That's what it is. But the whole time it's like you trying to live up in a lifestyle, but you're miserable behind closed doors. You're at your boiling point. You're stressed out, you know, and it could cause health problems. And you've been getting warnings and signs, synchronicities, and guidance to leave a situation from readers if you're looking at divination of me coming across me, and you still have not done it. And you're being told that you can be Mr. and Mrs. Independent, and you have home court advantage. Like the choice is up to you. This is like a situation where you have to make a decision. Whatever else happens after that, divine is gonna always be on your side. The Most High is on your side. Yes, here she is. Okay. And y'all always like, why she's talking about he or she? Because God is yin and yang. I'm just gonna let y'all know. I don't know what y'all gotta get woke, baby. Y'all been asleep. They got y'all asleep still. They don't like woke folks. They say you crazy if you woke. So anyways, but I feel like it's more of like that. Yeah, big break. I feel like, and then I feel like another thing, like if you concerned about not reaching a certain level, or being in the same lifestyle if you move away from this person. But I don't feel like that's gonna be, like I said, I don't feel like that's gonna be a problem, because at the beginning I said, we definitely said something about a successful outcome on whichever path you choose. Even if you choose to stay with this person, I feel like it's gonna be needing, it's some boundaries gonna be needed, some communication is gonna need to be made clear, and it's like firm boundaries, like if this don't change XYZ, or you have to be willing to change XYZ, I feel like some ultimatums maybe have to be initiated, and see what may transpire. But it's giving me like this man willing to do whatever change because we got the Wheel of Fortune. But I feel like this person feel like they could put you in a better position. Even though you in a Nine of Pentacles, single self-sufficient, they feel like they could put you in a better position if you with them. And I feel like you're the blockage because they really want to make you happy, and that's the truth or some shit like that. That's why I say it'll be this is somebody that really will put you in the position of living a luxury lifestyle, living large, and it will create a lot of tension. And I feel like this is what's so if you invest in this person, they just know you will be stuck, and you will level up. You in the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, you're gonna be fine and rich around this motherfucker. And I feel like this person also thinks about that too. They could lose sleep about this, or they could be worried about that too. That you might not want that. That you might close up a cycle or end it and move on too. So this person knows that you have doubts. Whoever you are, person know that you have doubts about the situation. They know that you can just say fuck it at any given time, and not even go through with the situation. So I feel like that's why they just be like, you know what, I'm gonna just allow the situation to play the way it's supposed to play, and if it's meant to be. But I feel like this person sit there as if they sure, like, yeah, you're not going anywhere, and that's what probably get you more upset. Like, how you just so confident, and they really is very much confident. Me like a love card. When it comes to the Lovers and the Emperor, Holy Spirit, answers divine. Ride or die. This is about unwavering loyalty, the kind that stays through thick and thin. If you got a ride or die by your side, cherish and defend them fiercely. Love is love. Whether it's same sex or opposite sex. Love is love. Okay? Love transcends label, gender, and expectation. Let your heart feel without fear or apology. So, like I said, whatever choice you make is yours. I feel like you have trust issues. You have been hurt. You don't trust easily. You feel like everybody have a secret agenda, or they hiding some shit, or they being sneaky or something like that. And I feel like you just want somebody solid. And you want somebody loyal to you. So you could be like, should I be in a relationship with this man? Should I be in a relationship with this woman? Should I? You know what I'm saying? And you think about this shit a lot. Like, I don't know why you think about it a lot, but you do. We got Lobster. Financial pinch. So somebody could be going through money, could be also an issue. Something about a lifestyle. Your deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Yeah. And family matters. Something about seahorse and family matters. So somebody could come from a wealthy family or something like that, or they have a family, or it's like, I want to be able to provide for my family or a family. Or if you got a family, you coming in with this is a lover that want a relationship with you, and you already have a family, established family, like children already involved. Y'all might, what's they called again? Blended families energy going on. It might be a blended family energy. We got love affair. And trap is not. That's in reverse. So it's like somebody, you don't have to be stuck in a situation. You don't have to be stuck or feel trapped. Like I said, some about boundaries is being set. Either you need to set these boundaries if you're going to continue to stay with this person, and let them know what you're not going to tolerate, what you is going to tolerate, or this is so you won't be stuck, or if you're going to continue to move forward and go on about your life, and don't keep yourself stuck. But unapologetically, just continue to move on and set boundaries, because you feel like this person is very disrespectful. They're always combative. It's always an argument. It's always a problem, an issue. And you just had enough. You're just tired of it. You're trying to have to defend yourself and protect yourself. It's like, even though it's like you set boundaries and this person oversteps them because they feel as though they shit don't stink. That's if the relationship scenario. But if you just somebody that you want to pursue, that you want to offer something to, okay, And you could be a little nervous and you could be like a little unsure if you should get this person your love. That's completely up to you. I feel like either way, whatever choice you choose, it's going to be the right choice. Whether it's a love situation, whether it's the love situation that you're already in a connection with them and they could be out here sleeping around on you, having affairs and sleeping with the same sex. I said something about the same sex, so you can find out this person is under the L, whether it's a male or female, because females could be lying too, like they don't like women and they really like women. So however this may go, my nose just itched too on that note. So this could be like you finding out your person disrespected your boundaries. They stepped out on you and it was with the same sex, whether this is Gemini or Aries energy. Or you the Gemini or Aries energy. Don't necessarily have to be Gemini or Aries. I'm just seeing energy, okay? Or this is a situation where you want to go towards somebody, but you're a little afraid because you used to having trauma connections, like arguments, disputes. You used to always having conflict. You never had really like a safe space kind of love. You never had somebody to put you in a position where you don't have to be the breadwinner or the independent one, or like you was in relationships but you felt alone. So you don't want to walk into another situation like that. You don't want to walk into another situation where people just base the connection off of the lifestyle, how a certain look, a certain way of living. You know, that shit right there just makes you like upset, because it's like that's not what it's about. I really want more than this lifestyle, because I could have this lifestyle with or without you. So what are you gonna bring? What else can you bring to the table besides your money, your pockets, and what you can provide? That's all good and dandy. As a grown person, you're supposed to do that. But what's coming when it comes to having being emotionally imbalanced or balanced? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people is emotionally unavailable, and you need somebody that's emotionally available, not unavailable, okay? You don't want nobody just want flings and things. You want somebody that's going to be loyal to you, solid, all that. You don't have time to be stuck with people who cannot operate on that energy. Whether you are in the situation already, like I said, or not, or you thinking about going towards a situation, okay? So boundaries is definitely big into the situation. Yep, when it comes to relationships, whether you cutting ties or you are trying to find or standing up for yourself with what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate going into relationships, okay? Whether you're going in or coming out. What's the closing out message? Like, what's the overall energy when it comes to this message? What is the advice? Kick to the curb, watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip, and setting the record straight. Like I fucking said, promiscuous, because their person could be doing too much. They could be out here living a double life, or you can, whoever this somebody could be doing too much. And it's like you gotta set the record straight. And it's like you gonna go out with a bang if you got. It's like they want to be for the streets. You gonna give them a show, shit like that. They want to sleep around with men and women or whatever, or women the same sex or whatever. It's like you gonna get them a piece of your mind. It is gonna be some type of fight, and it's watching shit out, and you gonna keep the ass to the curb. So this could be what you be in your head about if your person's stepping out on you for those in a relationship. Like, you don't give a fuck about how comfortable you living, the lifestyle, and the attention, the clout. You don't give a fuck about none of that. If this person mess around on you, they can go. You can go. And live a peaceful life, still looking good, smelling good, feeling good, independent, and still getting to your money and back, and still can live the lifestyle that you want. Just live with them. A part of you could be, it might not be as luxurious, but it will be a lifestyle, comfortability, and peace. Now, this is a situation where you already living in that kind of energy, and somebody want to pursue you and come and offer you, but you may not be interested, because it's like you don't have time to lose what you already done gained out of a situation, because you done came from many situations where you lost yourself and other material things because they were attached to people that you dealt with, and you ain't got time to be in that energy no more. So whatever it is, you want to set the record straight that you don't got no time for no cheating shit, no drama shit. You will cut their ass off and keep them out to the curve. You don't have time for that cheating shit, that drama shit. You will cut somebody's ass off and kick them to the curb. That's what you said to motherfuckers. Whether you in a relationship or you're not in a relationship. Peace, love, and blessings. That's what I got for you guys. Okay? If you feel my vibe, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time. Mwah.